Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
A teenager in Florida helped stop a threat in Kennewick. How Kamiakin High School is showing their appreciation.
Plus, a Sunnyside business needs your help after a weekend theft. What surveillance video showed.
Also ahead, breakfast with a purpose. We will tell you about the event that's celebrating 20 years of helping families in recovery.
And Stacy is here tracking the weather.
That's right. Let's take a look across our region. The sun just starting to go down on a beautiful fall afternoon. What does the rest of the week hold in store? I'll have all the details. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Thank you so much for joining us here on Apple Valley News Now live at 6. I'm Wendy Redman.
Hi everybody, I'm Austin Reed. It is the middle of the week and the middle of the month now. First at 6 o'clock, sometimes all it takes to be a hero is telling a family member when something seems wrong. And that was the case for the boy who helped stop the Kamiakin High School threat last month.
Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz tells us about this young hero and how Kamiakin High plans to say thank you.
We've been told that if you see a threat, to say something about it. But what would you do if that threat was 3,000 miles away? It's a question that a Florida boy named Ryan had to think about as he was scrolling TikTok one night in September. A video popped up on his For You page showing a color-coded map of a school with a plan for violence. And instead of scrolling past the video, he knew he needed someone else to take a look.
He was very disturbed by what he had seen, and he immediately showed his video to his older sister. Together, they brought it to me and my parents, to show us and to get our opinion on it. 14 minutes later at 11:44, we had given a call to the FBI Tampa.
At the time, Ryan's family had no idea where the school from the video was located. And after keeping in contact with the FBI, they learned the threat was made against Kamiakin High School in Kennewick, Washington, nearly 3,000 miles away from their home. Because Ryan's family called the FBI, Kennewick police were able to quickly make an arrest, leaving the Kamiakin community forever grateful. Bailey Vladimiroff and Kara Harpster are the DECA president and vice president at Kamiakin High School. Their organization has been working to create a care package to send to Ryan's family as a thank you.
We thought that it would really be meaningful to Ryan and his family, and so we started pitching to other classes to write letters to Ryan's family, and then the officer team collectively has been working to create the care package.
The package will include lots of Kamiakin gear, including sweatshirts, blankets, and pennants. And in the box behind me, hundreds of these letters in an effort to say thank you. The pair say they've gotten a chance to read some of the letters, which were written by students and staff that have been unified by the situation.
A lot of people have expressed that their families are super grateful that they were protected by Ryan. And I also partook in the letter writing, and it was just kind of appreciative of the fact that he protected our entire school of over 2,000 people.
A month after his brother found the alarming video, Anthony says his family knew that alerting the FBI was the right thing to do. And he says that he just hopes that if the roles were reversed, someone from Kennewick, Washington would have done the same thing. Reporting from Kennewick, Caleb Stipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
Wow. The students say they plan to send the package once they are finished reading through the letters and putting it all together.
All right, we're going to get to the rest of your headlines in just a bit, but let's take a break and talk about First Alert weather. A lot going on.
Absolutely. It's certainly getting a little colder out there, isn't it, Austin?
It is. Stacy Lee joining us. Is that going to be the trend the rest of the week?
That's the trend. It's time to start switching the wardrobe out. Get the warm clothes ready. You're going to be needing it. But look at these clear skies. It's an absolutely gorgeous fall day, and it's starting to get dark, but check out the trees starting to change color in our area. Right now, 58 degrees. Legends Casino Skycam. Winds are light at 6 miles per hour. Our sunset at 6:09. I'll give you a little tease of what's going on around the area. Temperature-wise, we're already cooling as we head towards the sunset, which is taking place here in just a couple of minutes. Now, we do have cold alerts for this area in blue. Tonight, a freeze watch or frost advisory, for the region. No advisories elsewhere, but temperatures still on the cool side. Tri-Cities right around, just hovering above freezing, warming up though as we head towards the weekend. We're going to stay right down at that freezing level in Yakima and then warming back up for Thursday and Saturday, looking much better around 40. Here's the overnight lows all through the region. Mountains very chilly. Very cold tonight, though, for Sunnyside, Pendleton, Ellensburg, and places like that. Planning your night out, 50s. 30s, then you'll be in the 40s by 9 o'clock, and at 11, once again, down in the 40s. So just to recap, we've got a clear, chilly night tonight. Winds are going to start picking up on Friday. Those temperatures are going to stay below average for where we normally are this time of year. And then get ready, our next chance of rain coming over the weekend. I'll break it all down coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Emergency responders are still searching for a man who went missing in the Columbia River yesterday. He was separated from his kayak and called for help. The Walla Walla Sheriff's Office says the operation is being treated as a search and rescue in hopes that the missing man is still alive. First responders were able to recover the man's kayak and personal belongings out of the water yesterday, which were found near Hanson Loop in Burbank. The Walla Walla Sheriff's Office says a search team resumed the operation today around 4 p.m. Now to a crime alert. A local business in Sunnyside is in need of your help, and it could come with a reward.
Yeah, new at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia shares why local businesses in Sunnyside need to make sure their front doors aren't the only thing that is locked up at the end of their day, but also securing their HVAC systems now.
Sylvia's professional tax service experienced a shocking loss when their central heating and air unit was stolen directly from the business property. According to owner Sylvia Ramos, it was an unexpected discovery early Monday when she noticed that the HVAC unit was missing. Surveillance footage shows the alleged theft occurred around 1 in the morning Sunday night.
It's really sad because it's really expensive to replace them. It used to be that you're able to purchase the parts, or at least the units. In this case, now they sell them by the kit. So I would have to replace the whole central heating and air units.
Although there were no cameras directly where the unit was located, a front camera caught the alleged suspect, a slim man wearing white tennis shoes, brown pants, and a black hoodie, wandering around her business. Ramos adds she thinks she knows the motive behind the theft.
The scrap yards do pay for copper. And it looks like that's one of the reasons why most thieves are looking, is to make about $30 to $40 is what they would be getting with our basically destroyed unit and our stolen property.
Ramos says replacing the unit will set her back financially.
Now, it's over $25,000 to replace, and I can tell you that because it's a large building, we'd have to replace the whole kit. Yes, the insurance will pay for it, but the deductibles are extremely high, so we're still out of pocket.
Ramos is urging other business owners to be vigilant.
I don't think that any business owner should go through this. Honestly, I feel like the business owners need to protect not only their assets inside, but outside. And I'm glad that you are out here because more businesses need to be aware of their AC units outside.
What was once an unthinkable experience for Ramos has prompted her to take additional security measures, including installing a new camera in the area and stepping up security for her new unit. Reporting from Sunnyside, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
Ramos says if you think you know who stole her unit and your tip leads to an arrest, she is offering a $500 reward.
New at 6 in local living now, the new executive director of the Columbia Basin Veterans Center in Pasco addressed the city council Tuesday night, where the focus was on veteran suicide. In the last 5 years locally, veterans have fallen victim to suicide. 20 veterans have, so that's why the nonprofit is launching its Veteran Suicide Awareness Yard Sign program. And we have just learned that this year the signs will be placed on a number of Ben Franklin Transit buses. The American Legion has also donated $1,000 to help pay for the signs, which are free for anyone to place in their yard.
We really talk about veteran suicide, making sure that the veterans in this community know where to find help if they need it, but even before they need help, that there's someone there that knows what they're going through and standing with them. But we want to give these signs away to our community, and you can pick them up. People already started putting them up and all around. Matter of fact, Ben Franklin will have this on the side of the buses, which is so incredible.
The director also spoke to the city about a number of new monthly events the center is now hosting. As for the signs, they will be placed throughout the community, each one representing the lives of veterans lost to suicide every day. You can pick up your sign right now at the Columbia Basin Veterans Center in Pasco. The signs will be displayed leading up to Veterans Day, which is on November the 11th.
Elijah Family Homes is inviting the community to join them for breakfast later this month, and it's all for a good cause. The nonprofit will host its 10th annual Elijah Family Homes Breakfast on October 24th at the Hapo Center in Pasco. The free community event starts at 7 a.m. and organizers say it's a chance to celebrate 20 years of helping families in recovery find stability and hope. Guests will hear inspiring client stories, enjoy breakfast from CG Public House, and learn about key housing initiatives, including the Cottage Home Project, which focuses on providing affordable, supportive housing for local families.
But this is a great opportunity for them to hear more about our Cottage Home Project, our Sunrise Village project, and get to know us as an organization and the work that we do in the community.
Organizers say anyone can attend, but they are asking people to RSVP ahead of time so they can plan ahead.
Your News at 6 is just getting started. Coming up next, how a simple gift can bring big comfort while helping local nonprofits.
And Stacy's coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast. Wet weather is on the way. When will it hit? You'll find out after this.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks, like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% financing for 72 months on all Silverado 1500 models.
See your community Chevy dealers.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Legacy lives in the people who've made this place home. For decades, Hapo and Community First Bank have been part of that legacy. Different names, same mission, invested in every relationship. We're coming together to keep building what matters. Because legacy doesn't end. It lives on in every loan, every dream, every member helped.
Hi, welcome to Hapo.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient, so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, now part of T-Mobile.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
This newscast sponsored by Walker's Furniture and Mattress.
Welcome back, everybody. This story is definitely making a difference. A local effort is warming hearts and feet across the Tri-Cities. A community sock drive is underway, aiming to bring comfort to those in need.
At Home Staffing is presenting the annual Caroline Valdez Socks for the Soul Drive, running now through November 11th.
Organizers say there's nothing like a new pair of socks, especially for those facing hardship.
Donations will go to organizations including the Tri-City Union Gospel Mission and other local nonprofits. Multiple drop-off locations are available across Richland, West Richland, Kennewick, and Pasco, including city halls, libraries, banks, and local businesses.
Doing this in honor of my grandmother, who used to give socks every year to us for Christmas, and she had a ton of kids and a ton of grandkids, and it was just something that we always looked forward to. And she'd always say, you know, there's nothing like a new pair of socks. And when she passed, we really missed that. It's touching to me that we get to share that with everybody else.
The goal this year is to collect 5,000 socks.
For a full list of drop-off sites, just go to our website after this newscast, applevalleynewsnow.com. Other news tonight, a longtime Tri-Cities resident has spent more than a decade keeping eastern Washington and south central Washington roads safe, also building bridges between law enforcement and the community.
Tonight, Apple Valley News Now introduces us to Washington State Patrol Trooper Daniel Mosqueda, a 16-year veteran whose work goes far beyond traffic stops.
Yeah, here's Dan Hansen.
For Trooper Daniel Mosqueda, every stop is a chance to make a difference. He spent 16 years with the Washington State Patrols, and for him, this region is home.
I wanted to kind of give back to my community as well. So as soon as I graduated Trooper Basic, I took a transfer back to the east side of the state, which landed me in Sunnyside. And I worked there for a couple years before ultimately transferring back home to the Tri-Cities.
Mosqueda's career began with a passion for public service. After earning his criminal justice degree from Columbia Basin College, he joined WSP. He's also led the El Protector program, a community outreach effort focused on traffic safety and building trust with Latino and Spanish-speaking residents.
Sometimes you wonder, like, what's the meaning behind the badge, right? Well, of course, you grow up and you realize it's not all about the badge. It's more than that. It's about the community you serve.
Mosqueda recently passed the torch to Trooper Carlos Mata.
I'm really excited to see the changes that Trooper Carlos Mata is going to bring to the program, but I have no doubt he's going to do a great job with the program.
Now, Mosqueda is stepping into a new role, Public Information Officer.
Having that direct line of communication, because ultimately you guys will reach our community members, keep them informed, and actually keep them safe so they can avoid the area if it's something that's dangerous.
After 16 years on the road, his mission hasn't changed: to protect, educate, and connect with the people who make this community home. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Dan, thank you. Trooper Mosqueda says his new role as Public Information Officer allows him to continue what he's most passionate about, strengthening relationships between law enforcement and the communities and keeping South Central Washington's roads safe for everyone.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
On a crispy Wednesday night, let's take a look outside. We see the sun starting to set here, Legends Casino Skycam in Toppenish, and then that little bump right there, Mount Adams in the background. So beautiful night, albeit on the cool side. We're down to 55 degrees right now. Our humidity at 45%, winds are light at 5, and sun is setting. All right, weather pattern set up for Thursday. You have an upper level system track moving into the area. It looks like a ton of rain, not so much. There might be a little bit of rain on the west side and maybe at the upper crest of the mountains, but the biggest impacts for us Thursday night into Friday are going to be the strong gusty winds, 15 to 35 miles an hour across the region, and a bit stronger when you get up into the Cascade Mountains. Look at the Kittitas Valley. That's where the strongest winds will be, but pretty breezy in the Columbia Basin and foothills of the Blues as well. Saturday night into Sunday is when we see our rain start to move on in from the next system, again moving across the coast, across those Cascade Mountains, and this is all due to La Nina. We're officially a La Nina situation going on right now. That brings the jet stream down from the Alaska area, moisture coming in off the Pacific, wetter than normal, which is good for the mountains. We'll get that snowpack that we desperately need early in the season, just like we had snow over the weekend. It also keeps our temperatures below normal, and we see that as it's been chilly all week long, 50s and 60s. And again, that's typical La Nina temperatures. Jet stream down, moisture coming in, cool temperatures across the northern part of the United States. Warmer than normal when you go to the south. For our forecast lows tonight, on the chilly side, 20s here in the mountains, right around the foothills of the Blues, the 30s, just above freezing, Dayton and Walla Walla. Pendleton down to that freezing level, as well as the Tri-Cities, sunny side. Yakima a little on the warmer side, and Ellensburg at 31. Where the coolest temperatures will be right around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning in Yakima. But by the middle of the day, you'll see those temperatures climb to the 60s. Pretty chilly in the Tri-Cities right around bus stop time, so bundle up the kids in the morning. Walla Walla also seeing those 30-degree temps till about 8 o'clock, and then things will start to warm up by the late morning. Let's talk 7-day forecast. Here's those breezy winds. Again, that system moving across the area. The cold front is starting to dissipate. Ridge of high pressure moving in. It's going to bring us warmer weather. Then get ready for the next system, which will hit Saturday night into Sunday. Temperatures staying in the 60s. And by the way, temperatures are a few degrees below average for this time of year. Once again, thanks to La Nina. Here's the Yakima forecast. Look for those showers and breezy winds on Sunday. Here's what it looks like for Ellensburg. We'll see those 30-degree temps. Now, we do have a brief slide down back in those chilly temperatures overnight Friday into Saturday in the Ellensburg area, but things warm back up as the rain starts to move in Saturday and Sunday. Walla Walla staying in the 60s. Friday and Saturday looking pretty good in Walla Walla. Breezy winds really picking up, though, on Sunday, with an 80% chance of rain there. And for Hermiston, we'll stay pretty mild, lesser chances of rain, but strong gusty winds on Sunday, so batten down the hatches, put everything away, and hopefully everybody's been winterizing. I should have got a video. The guy came and blew out our sprinklers this morning, so it is that time of year.
Oh, good. So you're all ready.
New homeowners.
Yeah, I know. I need to do that too.
You got to call a guy.
On the list.
Yep, on the list. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Stacy.
Coming up, rush hour traffic watches as police surround a stolen emergency vehicle. Who was inside when we return?
Escape the noise. Step inside Sage Spa at Legends Casino Hotel, where serenity meets luxury. Indulge in rejuvenating treatments, expert care, and the peaceful reset you've been craving. From soothing body rituals and revitalizing facials to wellness pods and more, Sage Spa is your moment to truly unwind. Treat yourself to the experience you deserve. Book your escape today at Sage Spa, exclusively at Legends Casino Hotel.
Prosser Memorial Health has received a 5-star rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Prosser Memorial Health is one of just 290 hospitals nationwide to receive their highest rating, and one of only 2 critical access hospitals in the state of Washington. For over 78 years, Prosser Memorial Health has provided high-quality and compassionate care to our communities served. It's our privilege. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
What's more powerful than an unexpected storm? Insurance that helps clean it up. Western National Insurance. That's the power of nice.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Right now at McCurley Subaru, get 0.9% financing during our Hometown Food Drive sales event. It's our biggest sale of the season and one of our community's biggest efforts to fight hunger. You deserve true hometown service, trusted care, fair pricing, and a team always here for you. Save big on your new or pre-owned vehicle or join us by dropping off non-perishables at any McCurley dealership or purchasing a $10 donation bag at Yolks Fresh Markets. Buy smart, give local. McCurley Subaru.
All right, check this out. Someone stole an ambulance in Cook County, Illinois, and led police on a high-speed chase along an interstate during the start of the afternoon rush hour. Take a look. This all unfolded on Tuesday while a worker was in the back seat. Officers eventually surrounded the ambulance and arrested the suspect. We are told the employee was not hurt.
Don't see that every day. Up to 10 times the strength to weight ratio of steel and 6 times lighter. That's what an American company is calling a new type of wood it has developed. Take a look at this. The product is aptly named Superwood and has just launched commercially. It is manufactured by Invent Wood, a company co-founded by a material scientist who invented the product. The wood's power comes from a bath in water and certain chemicals. From there, a hot press collapses the wood at the cellular level to make it much denser. Everyone else is signing up, but we're just getting started with the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. Up next, more help is coming for local youth and families, how a Tri-Cities nonprofit is getting room to grow when we come back.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
I think developing that relationship with a patient is where you get the trust. And then with the trust is when you can really kind of build on these treatment plans and provide the best care for them so that the outcome is most predictable and that they're the most satisfied. I think my passion kind of more stems from the problem-solving aspect of dentistry. So I really like getting complex patients that need a lot of different needs and kind of figuring out a plan that incorporates like good dentistry to kind of solve their problems. I think I just get that emotional recharge from just kind of spending quality time with family. So my 2 girls and then my wife. So we try and get out of the house and get up in the mountains or go to the beach and just kind of do quality things together. And that's kind of where I get my most recharge from, for sure.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
This river
wasn't damned in a day. And GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Get 0% APR plus no monthly payments until next year on select Sierra 1500 models. We are professional grade.
This is your home for Kraken hockey. Every goal. He scores! Every save. What a stop! Every game. That's hockey, baby!
Watch us defend the D. Kraken Senators. Coverage begins at 4 Thursday on Apple Valley News Now.
Next, ET.
This interview, this teaspoon
we're
is
supposed to be
taking
done
45 minutes. Yeah.
When Boston Blue meets Tracker.
Hey, I'm Donnie Wahlberg.
Justin Hartley here.
And we are spilling
the ET. Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30.
A new retreat for disabled veterans nearing completion in Prosser. Why it will be a place of healing and peace.
Plus, the Seahawks are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, how they are putting a spotlight on local Hispanic-owned businesses.
And Stacy Lee has your first alert weather forecast as the news starts now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday. It's the middle of the week and the middle of the month now.
It really is.
Yep.
Yeah, October 15th. And here we are. I can't believe that it is starting to really feel like fall out there, and the leaves are starting to change. It's looking very beautiful across the Tri-Cities.
Yeah, Stacy Lee joining us live in our weather center now. And how's it looking for the rest of the week?
It's going to stay cool. You know, it's hit or miss this time of year. Sometimes we have a warm October. This happens to be one of the cooler Octobers. Clear skies, though, and that's going to allow those cold temperatures to continue. Dust Level Skycam in Pasco, 58 degrees. Our humidity at 37%. Our sunset was at 6:09, so the sun finally just starting to set out around the area. Temperatures starting to cool as well as the sun starts to set. We're already down to 51 in Pendleton and Ellensburg, 55 for Yakima, and 55 in Hermiston. We do have a freeze watch or frost advisory for Ephrata, Quincy, George, I should say, Vantage, all the way into Othello and Warden for tonight. Look at these chilly temperatures. Tri-Cities hovering down right around the freezing level. Warming up, though, heading into the weekend. It's also going to be down to that freezing level in Yakima tonight with a brief warmer overnight low on Thursday, but cooling back down on Friday. So it's time to blow out those sprinklers and get ready for winter. Here's what those overnight lows overall look like around the area. Everybody down in the 30s tonight. Planning your evening, look for those 50-degree temperatures through 7, dropping into the 40s, low 40s in Walla Walla by 9, and everybody hanging out in the 40s overnight. So clear and chilly. Winds will start to pick up on Friday. Our temperatures will stay below average, I should say, and weekend shower chances increase as we head towards the weekend. And I'll break that all down for you guys coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Our big story here at 6:30 is all new, as a new lodge in Prosser that's expected to open later this year has the goal of serving disabled veterans.
Apple Valley News Now's William Albert spoke with the group Friends of Disabled Veterans about this new facility and the healing their Veterans Ranch provides.
Friends of Disabled Veterans is an organization founded in 2016 with the goal of helping disabled veterans by offering outdoor activities like hunting and fishing trips. In 2019, the group purchased 80 acres off of Case Road in Prosser to create a Veterans Ranch, a place where veterans can go at no cost to relax and reconnect. Now, a new lodge that's been in the works for multiple years is nearing completion. It's designed with amenities to accommodate veterans with different types of disabilities, but founder Brian Moore says the process of building the lodge hasn't been easy.
First, we put in our bathroom system, which is 2 ADA bathrooms with north and south doors. And after we got that done, the architectural diagrams were finished for the approval of the permit for the actual lodge, which set down right on top of it.
Moore says the lodge will play a major role in expanding their programs and activities at the ranch.
The 40 by 60 Lodge and Learning Center will create an environment where families and veterans can come up and they can just go on the 3.2 mile walking trails, or they can bingo or whatever they want to do.
With the new lodge, Moore says he expects to welcome even more veterans each year.
So before the lodge was up with the archery range and the 3.2-mile walking trails, we probably have around 700 to 750 veterans a year. With the lodge and the ability that the expansion of the programs that we're going to be able to do up here, we expect to probably have 3,000 to 5,000 a year.
Moore says community support has been crucial in making the lodge and ranch a reality.
GISA was part of that. They gave us a $50,000 grant to build the archery range. We did $120,000 worth of work on the archery range for $50,000 because we had community support and had people donating items for that.
Officials with Friends of Disabled Veterans tells me that the lodge is all a part of a bigger vision of the ranch, which is to bring a relaxing and peaceful environment for veterans looking to get away.
We've had people all the way from wheelchairs to people struggling just to walk, amputees, had a blind person up here. We had people that were basically almost in hospice, and they felt forgotten. So they were able to come up and feel the camaraderie and the different activities that we have and bringing their families closer together.
Friends of Disabled Veterans continues to help disabled veterans enjoy the outdoors and find peace free of charge. In Prosser, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, William, according to Moore, construction on the lodge is expected to be complete by November with a grand opening planned for the spring. Wendy?
Lutheran Community Services Northwest is expanding to better serve youth and families in the Tri-Cities. The nonprofit announced plans to move into a new 38,000 square foot facility at the former Amazon building on West Canal Drive in Kennewick. The move will consolidate operations from 2 older locations into one modern trauma-informed space.
We have been tight on space for quite some time, and that has hindered our ability to grow our programs and serve more youth and families here in Kennewick. So with the new space and with the ability to grow programs, that will allow us to serve more youth and families who have such need here in our community.
Renovations on the new building are expected to begin in November, with staff moving in by August of 2026. Lutheran Community Services is also seeking community support and grant funding to help complete the project. The organization has provided mental and behavioral health services in Benton and Franklin counties for more than 6 decades.
We're going to head to Yakima County now and talk sports as the Seattle Seahawks made a stop in Union Gap to visit Los Hernandez Tamales as part of their happy hour with the Seahawks series.
Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable joined the line of fans out there waiting for their food and pictures.
Selected as one of 2 stops for happy hour with the Seahawks, Los Hernandez Tamales is a local staple in Union Gap. Opened in 1990, the restaurant has gotten international recognition, winning the James Beard Award in 2018, the only Eastern Washington restaurant to ever win the award. But for owner Felipe Hernandez, he wants to promote more than just his restaurant.
You know, we're glad they're here for the benefit of the community of Union Gap and, of course, Central Washington, and that's what we want to ourselves. We want to promote the culture in Central Washington as a whole, not just us.
The group traveling with the Seahawks included former fullback Max Strong, Seattle's mascot Blitz, and Seahawks dancers for a meet and greet with the fans. Max Strong was the perfect player to come to Los Hernandez, a player that knows firsthand just how good their tamales are.
Yeah, the owner here is phenomenal. And just to know that his tamales are just worldwide famous, known all over the world. Like people from Japan and from France are asking for his food. And I think that's, especially for a small town like this, I think that's something special. So just grateful that he's a fan, he's a Seattle Seahawks fan, and I'm glad to be here.
In partnership with Intentionalist, the Seahawks are celebrating Hispanic-owned local businesses during Hispanic Heritage Month. Their goal is to put a spotlight on restaurants in Washington outside of the city of Seattle.
Clearly the community knows it, it's very popular, and what they do is incredible. So it's not only about amplification of the business to bring more business in, but it's also to bring visibility to the fact that this business exists and also to tell their story.
It also gave Seahawks fans memories they will never forget.
I was happy to finally meet one of the players, or a legend actually, and see the mascot himself. It was pretty exciting. Having him come over here for just this event was actually insane.
Taking pictures with the Seahawks and receiving autographs, fans went home happy because of football and the food. In Union Gap, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
Awesome stuff there, Jake. Thanks. Union Gap was the second and final stop on the trip for the Seahawks. Their first visit was at My Little Restaurant in Selah.
Very cool indeed. All right, well, Kamaikan Volleyball has won the Mid-Columbia Conference for years in a row, and they are in prime position to make it 5 straight. After defeating the Kennewick Lions in straight sets, Kamaikan remains a perfect 10-0 against conference opponents. The Braves trailed for nearly the entire third set, battling all the way back to win the set 27-25. Kamaikan is 13-1 overall this season and has 5 games remaining on the journey to going undefeated against conference opponents.
Our news at 6:30 is just getting started. Here's what's coming up next. If you have been thinking about adding a furry friend to your family, we're going to meet Debbie, a shy but wonderful shepherd mix who is really starting to come out of her shell.
Aw, look at her. And Stacy's coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast with changes on the way for the weekend. Stay tuned.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, now part of T-Mobile.
I felt like there was just no answers to get out of the anxiety and the depression that I had.
I was suicidal all the time, thinking about it nonstop, every day, every moment.
Depression and anxiety rob millions of us of our day-to-day lives, but nothing seems to pull you out of it. Introducing NeuroStim TMS, Washington's leading provider of transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS therapy. At NeuroStim TMS, we treat the root of the problem with a series of short daily treatments. Using a non-invasive magnetic field, TMS activates the natural function of the brain's neurotransmitters to improve mood and regulate emotion. TMS is not shock therapy. It's an FDA-approved, easy outpatient experience and covered by all major medical insurances.
There's nothing better than just being able to enjoy life again.
The treatment just completely, fundamentally changed my life.
Visit neurostimtms.com today or call to schedule your free consultation at any of our 12 Washington state locations.
It matters late at night. It matters when you aren't sure and need someone who is.
It matters when times are tight and saving money can really make a difference.
Thanks so much, Eric. I really appreciate you. Hi, Alex.
Where you get your medicine has never mattered more. That's why we have convenient locations right in your neighborhood with pharmacists ready to get to know you.
Where you get your medicine matters.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
Thanks for staying with us. This week's Operation Best Friend is all about Debbie. She is a 6-month-old Shepherd mix who's made huge strides in confidence.
Hannah from the Humane Society says she is ready to find a home that can help her grow.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Houses, Christine Connolly Realtor, and by Manthite Group Cross Country Mortgage.
Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm from the Benton Franklin Humane Society, and today with me I have brought Debbie. Debbie is a 6-month-old Shepherd mix, and she has been with us at the shelter for about 60 days. Debbie is the sweetest little lady you can ever meet. When she first got to the shelter, she was transferred over from another facility, and we were able to receive her in. And when she first got here, she was a little bit on the shyer side. She's a little bit more reserved and didn't really like to meet new people. But since then, Debbie has really blossomed. You can tell that she's growing into her confidence. She loves to hang out with other dogs. She participates in playgroups so well. One of her best friends is actually Moose and Horton, who was featured a couple weeks earlier. She loves to hang out with them and participate in playgroup. She would probably love to go home with another dog to help her with her confidence. She's made great strides, and you can see her bubbly personality, but she will need to continue her socialization so that way she can thrive out into new places. She'll need that exposure therapy. She would do great in a home with somebody who is willing to continue to work with her puppy training, who wants to take her out to new places, so that way she knows that the world isn't a scary place, but it's her world, and we're all just living in it with her. She is spayed, microchipped, and up to date on vaccines, so she is ready to go home if you're ready to take her. She's located at the Benton Franklin Humane Society, and if you're interested in meeting her and you would like to know some more information about her, you can stop by. We are open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 through 4.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Okay, we were all oohing and ahhing over Debbie in the studio here. All right, Bimart Skycam taking a look into the Yakima Valley. The sun has gone down. A few clouds starting to hang over the valley tonight, but mostly clear skies overnight. 55 degrees, temperatures dropping. Humidity nice at 45%. Winds are light at 5. Here's the weather pattern for tomorrow. It's an upper system track. It's going to be moving in off the Pacific. And remember, we're getting this cool air coming down from the north. Now, that is not going to bring rain showers to our area. Now, may bring a little bit of rain to the Olympic Peninsula and maybe the upper crests of the Cascade Mountains. But overall, we stay dry for Thursday, Friday, and most of Saturday. What we are going to see as that system moves across our area are the strong gusty winds. We're talking 15 to 35 miles an hour through the region. We'll kind of break it down and show you the windiest areas. It'll be the Columbia Basin, Cascade Mountains, and especially in the Kittitas Valley, but pretty breezy between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. on Friday. Then get ready for the wet weather. That's going to start moving in Saturday into Sunday. We'll see some rain showers developing. Whenever I see 50 and 60% chance, you can pretty much count on at least a little bit of moisture. And it's all thanks to La Nina. We're officially in a La Nina weather pattern right now, which is why we saw snow in the mountains, which is also why we're seeing those cooler temperatures, and which is why we're going to start seeing more active rain showers coming into the area. It also brings those temperatures lower than normal, and that's what we've been seeing all week as well, as those temperatures stay in the 50s and 60s through our region. Once again, typical La Nina temperatures. Most of the northern part of the U.S. will stay warm, or excuse me, cool, and it stays warm in the south. We're kind of in the neutral zone here in the desert's southwest. So that's what we're setting up for, and we're thinking that La Nina pattern is going to last the rest of the fall and into most of winter. Temperatures tonight, 30s, going to be chilly in Walla Walla at 34, 32 Tri-Cities, Yakima also 34, 31 in Ellensburg, 33 in Hermiston. Let's look at the coldest hours. It'll be those early morning, especially as we're getting out the door, bundle up the kiddos. Temperatures hitting 50s and 60s in the early afternoon. Very chilly at the bus stop in the Tri-Cities. Doesn't stay that 32 degrees for long, but very cold as you start your day in the morning. Walla Walla, just a little bit warmer than the Tri-Cities with temperatures hitting the 60s. Here's the 7-day planning forecast. We've got the breezy winds, temperatures staying in the 60s. We're going to start cooling down and see those showers moving through the area on Sunday, and then things will dry out as we get into Monday, Tuesday. Yakima also staying in the 60s, briefly dropping into the 50s. Overnight lows staying above freezing, looking for those showers on Saturday. Here's Ellensburg, and that's tricky. That's where we're going to start seeing those stronger, gustier winds, and you'll start feeling those winds picking up in Ellensburg tomorrow and topping out on Friday. Here's Walla Walla, also going to see some breezy to gusty winds on Friday. Look at that, 80% chance of rain on Sunday. Friday and Saturday looking pretty good in Walla Walla. Also going to be mostly dry through the weekend in Hermiston, except for Saturday. And that's where we're going to see those stronger and gusty winds coming up the gorge. So a little windy, a little blustery. The fall leaves are changing, and pretty soon we'll be out raking the leaves, right?
Oh, yeah, thanks for that.
There's that.
Yeah, we enjoy the beauty, and then we forget about the work that comes quickly after, right?
Oh, man, I'm not looking forward to that.
No, you just ruined his night.
It's okay. I'll make it through.
All right, still ahead, a snack aisle staple is unveiling its biggest rebrand in nearly a century. Stay with us.
Wheel of Fortune Live, America's game show, comes to your hometown in this thrilling live theatrical experience. Contestants are randomly selected from the audience to solve puzzles and win big. Live at Legends Event Center, Saturday, November 15th and Sunday, November 16th. Don't miss your chance to spin it to win it. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com and at the Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Wheel of Fortune Live.
Dear Friday, let's put good times in gear. We've got power tailgates to power game days and a trailer backup guide that's the champ of the ramp. Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota Trucks.
Right now, you can lease a rugged new Toyota Tacoma for just $279 per month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Want your home or business to remain clean? Here to meet all your janitorial needs, R&S Janitorial Services. They have serviced the Valley for over 20 years, specialized in cleaning all offices and businesses to warehouses, commercial buildings, and more. R&S keeps the inside of your business or workplace clean and professional at all times. You keep doing what you do best and let R&S do the rest. Call R&S Janitorial Services at 509-840-7100 today.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Much to the delight of our customers, John Gray now brings you Gray's Pizza and Bar, your new favorite spot in Grandview for great foods and good times. Be sure to catch all the excitement on local high school game nights. We're open late for your after-game hangouts. And don't miss our Monday to Friday happy hour from 3 to 6 p.m. And Sundays, bring the football vibe with our happy hour all day long. Gray's Pizza and Bar, great deals, great eats right here in Grandview. Come see us today.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off on a new Daikin Fit system, plus free thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
time for what's trending. Lay's announcing its biggest rebrand in its nearly 100-year history.
The top-selling potato chip brand in the U.S. has redesigned its chip bags and recipes. For the packaging, Lay's said its new logo has a warmer, more distinct sun and now has sun rays, or Lay's rays, if you will, beaming from it.
And they say the packages have a refined color palette inspired by its recipes. It's also added the text "made with real potatoes" on the bags.
Lay's says that it is removing artificial flavors and colors from its core products in the U.S. by the end of the year.
All right. Well, a 60-year-old man from Auckland, New Zealand has the world's longest name.
Okay, he goes by Lawrence Alon Aloy Watkins, but his full name has more than 2,200 words. It takes 20 minutes to recite and fills 7 pages on his birth certificate.
All right, here we go. I'm going to start. Just kidding. Watkin got his original Guinness World Records certificate for the world's longest Christian name in 1992. The name tallied 2,310 words.
Last month, this was recounted and recategorized as the world's longest personal name with a corrected total of 2,253 words. And you know, we couldn't recite it if we wanted to because we don't have 20 minutes left in the newscast.
We don't. We only have about 5.
Dang it, because we wanted to.
I was going to attempt it, but...
Yeah. Well, we're going to take one quick break. Final weather.
That's right. And your reason to smile. Stay with us.
Right now, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in.
Are we having the wool pulled over our eyes here?
Nope. And you get the latest phones.
High five.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, now part of T-Mobile.
This is Apple Valley Eats.
Ready to shake up your dining experience? Legends Casino Hotel has something for every taste. At Lucky Shots Coffee Bar, it's more than just coffee. Frothy lattes, bold espressos, hearty sandwiches, desserts, and more. Lucky Shots has a winning hand of flavors any time of the day. Join us for our full-service menu, or dive into our legendary buffet options, including our salad bar and a variety of desserts that will have you coming back for seconds. Explore the newly updated food court with so many choices to satisfy your craving. At Fortune's, savor a customized crab boil fit for a king, queen, or joker with all the extras. Try the crab boil with one of our specialty sauces, big enough to share, but don't be slow with your fork. This is good eating. Burger lovers, head to Legendary Burgers. Try the Mount Adams or go classic with fries and a Huckleberry shake. Craving pizza, pasta, and more? Creations has you covered. After that custom-made pizza pie, don't forget dessert. You just gotta try our house-made cannoli. Mmm. For authentic Mexican-style cooking, Madre's Mexican Kitchen is a must. With fresh homemade tortillas and savory sauces, you will not be disappointed. Try our enchiladas, street tacos, or something new to you. Madre's is sure to bring it home. Whether you're here to dine or unwind, Legends Casino Hotel has a world of exciting flavors waiting for you. Bring your appetite, your friends and family, and let the culinary journey begin.
Life. It's a crazy thing when you think about it. It's either about making memories or remembering those moments that matter most. Broadmoor RV has been serving families and its community in the Pacific Northwest for over 20 years. From travel trailers to toy haulers, truck campers, motorhomes, and fifth wheels, we have what you need to start creating memories with the ones you love. So get out there and make those memories last a lifetime. Broadmoor RV. We make camping fun.
For over 4 decades, the art of fine catering has been perfected by CG Catering in Kennewick. Well known for their luxurious bites, lavish delights, and precision in every portion, CG Catering will grace any event from groups of 10 to 3,000. Meticulous menus with seamless service for all occasions is their tradition. From remote locations to their local event center, repeat clients provide ongoing rave reviews as a testament to the unforgettable memories they have inspired. Call CG Catering for your next celebration.
U.S. Cellular makes it easy to switch. Get $1,100 off any phone with no trade-in.
We don't even have to trade in our teeth?
Nope.
I almost lost this one.
Get $1,100 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, now part of T-Mobile.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather.
And welcome back. Your reason to smile comes from our good friend Dee Hahn in Walla Walla. Take a close look. It's colors, clouds, and a bee. See that bee right there?
Yeah.
By those beautiful flowers. I don't know where she saw that, but a great photo once again from Dee. Dee, the bee's knees, I said earlier today. So there you go. QR code, top of your screen. That's how you get your photo on TV. Thanks to our good friends at Lifetime Dental Care. Thanks for giving us a reason to smile.
We love it. And thank you for joining us tonight.
Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.